So let's check that one out. So let's jump to level 4 for this one. So some instructions there,
Sure.
which you'd read through, of course, and make sure you're prepared and ready to go. And so once you've written everything down, so you don't actually want to just sort of taste along with this, you actually want to have everything, tasted, written down. You then score your notes. So we click score my notes, and basically you then plug in exactly what you wrote down. So you take your sheet and say you said it was medium, and you said the color was, let's say it's a rosé, was pink orange. Moving on, you'd have your nose. So let's say medium. I'm just strawberry, raspberry. Maybe I missed pomelo, but I did get melon and peach, and look, I got apricot as well. Um, so that's our nose. Then we have our palate. So let's say dry. Um, let's say we wrote nothing for tannin. Great. And so we'd leave that particular part because remember, some wines don't have tannin, so we're not going to talk about it for those that don't. I'm just going to click randomly through here so we can jump to the end.
Sure.
Now finish. And then we've got our quality statement. So for this one, we're looking at our blick, our balance, our length, our intensity, and our complexity. For those who are doing diploma for level 4, you do need to make sure that when you write things down that you actually wrote an explanation, that you provided, some explanation for why it was balanced or why it wasn't, why it had length or why it wasn't, and so on. So um, let's say this is good. Um, let's say I did explain my balance and I said it did have balance. Let's pretend I said it didn't have length, and I explained why. And let's say that I didn't say anything about intensity or complexity, so we'll leave that and some context. And then let's say not for bottle age. So yeah, a bit about our bottle aging because I do want to show you the end part. And there we have our answer at the end. So we do have the answer as well for our walkthrough at the end. Now, if we do get a wrong answer, we can of course click on our speech bubbles and it tells us what the answers actually were. So we can scroll down and check that out. You can see we have a final result there, and we'd be able to actually print that out as a PDF as well.
It is great because I know that per vial, it's like a 2 tasting set. So you can use one for guided workthrough, one for exam prep.